An idiot can be identified by his buttons, whereas a wise person can be identified by his silence. Some great philosopher had said that if a person has understood when, what, where and how innocent he is, no one can stop him from being successful. Just as an arrow fired from a bow never comes back, just like a rock can never come back, similarly the words spoken from your mouth never come back. Your words can become your strength as well as your weakness. Staying silent at the right time can save you from many problems. And at the same time, even a single love spoken by you can create problems for you. Still, many people use their tongue to prove themselves intelligent, whereas many intelligent genius voices and kings have also said that silence means the real power is hidden in silence. Only a wise and successful person knows when, where and how much to speak. Therefore, today I will tell you 6 such benefits of silence, through which you will learn not from today but right now, when, where and how much to speak. And you will speak only as much as you need to speak. Number 1. Silence confuses your opponent. Imagine that there is an argument going on in a room. Do not say anything until everyone present in the room is completely relaxed and wait. All the people will start paying attention towards you, wondering why he is not saying anything. Their expectations will start increasing and slowly everyone will start falling asleep wondering what he is thinking. Friends, this is not a part of rocket science, but it is the right use of right timing. You feel that now everyone is relaxed, everyone's attention is towards you, then start speaking. Your words will have 10 minutes more impact and will seem important. The great Emperor Tipu Sultan had defeated his enemies by silence. Many he defeated his enemies by remaining silent. In a deep thinking station, he used to say that when you remain silent, you make your enemies uncomfortable, where they start thinking only about you. What is your plan? What are you going to do next? Which one are you going to raise next? They give all this gold to the focus on their goal and you win. Tipu Sultan said that the one who knows what to say and what not to say wins. Number 2. Silence. Building laser focus. Silence curses your focus very much. Maulana Rumi had said that before speaking, let your words pass through the gate of these 3 questions. First, is there value in what you are saying? Second, is it necessary for you to speak? No. Third, will these words make any difference, or will people hear it from one ear and take it out from the other ear? You will not get the answer to these 3 deep questions by talking to anyone, but when you are on silent mode, your focus will go to your hair and you will be able to learn to choose the best words. Silence and focus both come together. If you are thinking, you cannot speak, and if you are speaking, you cannot think. Speaking and thinking can never happen together. Those who speak more are the ones. They just talk, their buttons do not have much value. Thousands of thoughts pass inside a person due to different emotions at one place. People who talk a lot bring any thought on their tongue which only produces missiles in life. And that's where people who remain silent, their focus gets flooded, they are able to understand well whatever they are thinking. Many thoughts also come in their mind. There are many such things which they can say, but they remain silent and keep their thoughts. They think random thoughts as best they can, and then they speak only when it is necessary to speak. Number 3. Silence is to attract people's attention. If you have ever been sitting in a group or classroom, then how can silence attract people's attention? When the teacher is saying something or giving a lecture, your attention gets completely distracted. You start sleeping on different things, start talking to the friend sitting with you. The teacher's voice is also playing in your background. But as soon as the teacher stops speaking and notices you talking quietly, your attention automatically goes to him. A signal goes to your mind that something has happened. Your attention now goes to the teacher asking why he is silent. Exactly the same thing happens everywhere in our daily life. You must have also noticed that when you are speaking, many times people do not pay any attention to your buttons and do not even reply to you properly. But as soon as you remain silent, suddenly everyone's attention turns to you, and then the same people come and ask you what happened. These days no one talks. Tell the truth, it happens or not. Number 4. Silence builds trust. Silence builds trust. It builds relationships with people. Trust is very important to build connections with people better than you, and it is very important to win someone's trust. For this, you should make them listen to you. You can impress the other person just by telling them your story and making him laugh. He may start liking you, but he will not be able to trust you so quickly unless you make him like you. You will not develop the habit of listening. If this question is coming in your mind that why is it more important to listen than to speak, then this question is like why doing is more important than spending. Listening is the button of people and understanding it is not so easy. You can also pretend to listen to them silently, where you are sitting silently but the thought in your mind is that when will this person become silent and I will start speaking, which will never be of any benefit to the environment and people around you. It is very important to improve your observing and listening skills to gather maximum information, and that is only because of silence. Most of the people, when they meet someone, they start talking only in their own words about how good is their life or is it a problem. Even a little fear to remain silent makes them feel uncomfortable. That is why they just keep on talking, whereas the successful and powerful people, you would have never heard them speaking much. Rather, they would ask questions to the other person. Know them and listen to them. When you listen to someone carefully, it makes the other person feel very important. They see their value in this way, and it has increased the trust between both of you. Number 5. Silence builds strength. Yes, friends, the reality is that 98% of us do not like silence at all. We are afraid of it. We consider silence equal to lonely. We want people to look at us, listen to us, and always ask us questions. Always love, we all need people's attention, and in the greed of this attention, we start speaking, and the result of our sorry buttons is that we like the person in front of us. We start looking good in their eyes, hence by speaking. We listening to our good things. Silence scares us that if we become silent, then the attention of the person in front of the story may go to our cameo. The story may not be able to absorb us properly because deep inside we all know that we are perfect. There is no, and by inviting silence, we are hiding the search from people. To live this shoeless life, we become weak from within, whereas the silence reduces our life like a mirror. When we are silent, when we connect with our true friends, who are real, then we can see that we do not need validation from people to be happy. No one can help us, insult us, say anything to us, or ignore us. This does not make any difference to our personality, and silence gives us the strength that we do not feel lonely by staying with ourselves. But by spending time with silence, we start liking ourselves more, which boosts our self-confidence a lot. Number 6. Teaches more. When you remain silent and do not speak much, both your scent and weakness remain hidden from people, due to which neither anyone can harm you nor can seduce you. With your silence, you can improve your character. You put a protection shield on it, and no one knows who is the person behind this silent personality. Because of this mechanics of yours, your followers never leave you and your enemies are never able to attack you when the other person is silent. Then it comes to your mind that what is the other person thinking? Turn it upside down and let the person in front think about what you are thinking. Take for example, when you are on an interview and the conversation is about your salary. If you have been offered a huge amount, but you want more salary than that, then never answer immediately. Wait for a while. There should be some silence. No one likes uncomfortable silence. The other person must do something to end it. He will say something, and knowingly or unknowingly he will reveal something of his in such a way that you will benefit from it, and your words will be shared with the human being. If you like the video, then support me by liking the video and subscribing to the channel.